Hello, thank you for tuning in. I just want to say I'm really sorry that I delayed this, that I put this stream on, I put it on quite late. I'd scheduled it ages ago. I think I scheduled it at like 12. So, we're back to time. But then it turns out I scheduled it, but I had the stream on private. Huge mistake by me. Basically, I gave you guys no notice on this, so it was meant to be at halftime, but no, at halftime it was meant to be at 5:30, but because of my error, I decided to push it back to 6. But we got Ali though in the chat, got Vaseline all over my hand, can barely typing with my elbow. Frost Fury, welcome to the chat. Hello, thank you for tuning in. Great to have you in here. Hi, says Ali Lolo first. Yes, you were first, Ali Lolo. You just about beat Frost Fury to it. I hope everyone's having a good day though. But we're here to talk about December and what's going to happen. Just going to clean my glasses real quick, dirty than I thought they were. I was hoping to have a guest on for this stream, but I had to cancel due to a couple of little issues. Not being too great, so let's hope they get well soon. But yeah, thank you for tuning in, Frost Fury and Ali Lola. But anyway, without further ado, what are we waiting for? Let's dive into this stream. Hold up, just gonna pull up that screen where I can see all my statistics for the stream to make sure it's doing well. Thanks for the support on last night's stream, by the way, everyone. It did pretty well. I think we got like 73 views last I checked. That could have gone up by now though, so thank you for support over there. Check it out now. Yeah, it's gone up a little bit, so thank you guys. Saudi El Clasico going on today. Hilal vs Al Nassr. I won't be trying to watch along if that's what you're asking me, but yeah. Without further ado, let's get into this. By the way, if you're wondering where's the third kit short, I'm pretty sure you asked for it, Ali Lolo, in a comment. That is recorded. Part 1 is being released today. A couple of little things I'm touching up on that I made an error in the editing, so shouldn't be too long with that. But it will be released today, part 1. And then later tomorrow we will have part 2 for you. But so you've actually got a lot of games coming up this month. Specifically 8 games. So, we've got a very packed schedule. Let me make sure I've counted it right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, 7 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, it is 8 games. My bad. Now then, if I click present, share screen, yep. I'm not sure what you guys are seeing right now. I prefer to use this one. There you have it. But yeah, here we are. It's a big connected. I see the pic I sent in that you sent me. I did see the picture of Spurs winning a trophy. Was it against Dortmund? 2-0 win, I'm pretty sure it was. And yeah, I did see that. There's a reason why things stay in FIFA. 1 month to your birthday. Man, your birthday's on the new year. Fair enough. An extra celebrated birthday then. Means you get to celebrate New Year's Eve, and then you celebrate your whole birthday and New Year's on January 1st. So. But anyway, let's jump into it. We're going to start with Tottenham. I didn't realise this was at the Etihad, so it's a bit more nervous, but oh, my apologies. But here we are. Got a bit of statistics for you. Our record against Tottenham at home isn't terrible. As you can see here, Man City have just lost 2 of their last 13 Premier League home games against Tottenham. 9 wins and 2 draws. I don't know what they're going down 2-1 in February 2016 and going 3-2 in February 2022. But a bad record is Tottenham have won their last 5 of the last 7 Premier League games against City. More than they had in their previous 19. So at the moment, Tottenham are a bit of a bogey team. 3-2 win for us to Zali Lolo. A month and 9 days, so it's not quite on New Year's. Meaning they won the UEFA Champions League. Man, they're not even in Europe. But Spurs have got a very good record against us, as City fans are reminded of quite regularly. But if there's a time to turn it around, I say it's now. If we go over to Tottenham, 3 losses in a row. Not great stuff. One of them being away from home. And they've only scored 3 goals in the last 3 games. Tottenham are to be got at the moment. Confidence is going to be there. I'm sure they're going to be reminded of the great record they've got on us, and they're going to want to pick up on that. That will probably give the team a little bit of a boost. See, though, we just got to play our game. Whenever we play Spurs, the thing is we play poor. Prediction was wrong for Liverpool, but that prediction was right for Leipzig in the same minutes. Marco Verratti, what about him? Is he playing in Saudi, by the way? I'm going to search that up. Or is he still at PSG? Because there was a huge transfer saga. No, he is in Saudi. Has he even played a game? Because there's no pictures of him in their kit. I have no idea what's going on. But anyway, Marco Verratti. In Qatar, not Saudi. Okay. City is second at the moment. Yeah. The draw against Liverpool and Arsenal's latest win made that happen. But yeah, Spurs a difficult team. If I'm to I don't want to say too much about any of these games because I'm going to be doing a whole preview on each and every one of them. If I was to do a prediction for this game, I'm going to say 2-0. That is bold, I think. I think we'll win Premier League on goal difference. I mean, it's such a tight league this season, isn't it? The top 4 at the moment is within a 2-point gap of each other. Ain't that crazy? Villa are 4th place at the moment. Think about that. Whole top of the Premier League is just 2 points within each other. I said before this season started, and so before I had a stream, but I was saying that this is probably going to be the most difficult Premier League in ages because you got Arsenal, you got City, you got Liverpool, you got Villa. I'm not going to lie, I didn't really consider Tottenham. You got Man United, you got Newcastle, you've got Brighton. I'm sure West Ham were going to be on the up. I thought Chelsea would be semi-back. And then you got even teams down here, they ain't that bad. That's the thing. Brentford had beaten us back to back. Everton are always a difficult game at Goodison Park. It's so hard to predict the Premier League at the moment. Villa, cold, absolutely. They are on fire, aren't they? Ollie Watkins really is something else. PSG Farmers League. It's not a great league. That's why I don't think Messi should have won the Ballon d'Or. No sense in it, but hey ho, that ship has sailed. As always, next season. Spurs game. From cheeky early prediction, without knowing any injuries going into this month, I'm going to say 2-0 City. I just feel a little bit confident just because Spurs are quite injury-riddled at the moment, not on the best form, but all these factors, yeah, and you still think it's going to be difficult because that's just what Spurs do. Now then, game after, just as difficult. Don't get easier, everyone. It's Villa versus City. We're at Villa Park. Villa are on some great form at the moment, tearing teams up. They beat Tottenham 2-1 on the weekend. I watched a bit of that. But then they can go and lose 2-0 to Forest. We'll have a look at their home form now. 3-1, 3-1, 4-1. I'll only look at their league home form. 6-1, 3-1, 4-0. They got a very good home form. Really good home form, guys. That is crazy home form. How is the league in top 5 leagues? I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure it's not top 5 leagues anymore. I'm pretty sure it's Eredivisie. Unless it got recently changed, Eredivisie is actually the top 5 leagues and Liga is 6th. But, they got very good home form, Villa. They're a force to be reckoned with. When it comes to big teams and beating them at home, they haven't actually played many, if any. So it's hard to judge how they do in the huge ones. But, they played Brighton and thrashed them. They played West Ham and thrashed them at their home ground. So it's not going to be easy, that much to tell you there. If we go to their latest game in the Premier League, Ollie Watkins, he's crazy. I think Moussa Diaby's a great player. Luca Digne, he'll attack you. I don't really know concert. I know Carlos was really good at Sevilla, but he got injured last season, so this is his first proper season. Pau Torres was like a big name a couple of seasons ago, and he's finally been signed by someone, being Villa. He got a goal. Martinez, do I really need to speak about him? David Luiz is rated highly. Boubacar Kamara the same. So they've got a very solid team, Villa. It's not going to be easy by any means. They managed to beat Spurs, and they did it well. They got a bit lucky. Spurs had a goal disallowed relatively late on, but luck is all a part of football. Every team gets a bit lucky. We get lucky. So why can't Villa? But anyway, Villa, it's going to be difficult. If I'm going to put a prediction on that, why not go for, just as an early prediction, we'll go for a 2-2. 8:15 kickoff. Wow. Luton versus City. Okay. Not gonna lie, I predicted Luton this season to do better than they have. I didn't predict them to stay in the league, but I thought that if they can get points at home, at that not very nice home ground to say the least, but if they can do it at home, all right, then they might have a chance. They haven't been doing it at home. If we go to their form's shocking. Although I say that and they won their last game. Not the best form. Well, 1-1 draw on Liverpool is not bad. Don't think anyone saw them coming up this season. We'll look at home form for them, since that's where we're playing them. So, Palace at home, they won. Liverpool at home, they drew. Tottenham, they just about lost to, thanks to a goal from Mickey van der Van. Oh, okay, I've just lost the screen I was looking at. If I go back on here, sorry if you guys are commenting, I'm not reading them. It's just because I'm on like the actual link here, not on StreamYard. But yeah, a win, a draw, a loss, a draw, a loss, and I think that's before the season started. So not the best home form, but to be fair, they're picking up points here and there, and that's what matters. Haaland is not going to be in that game, lad. Luton win. I mean, I imagine Luton are just gonna like mark Erling Haaland like he's a celebrity. Well, not that he isn't. Luton to win the Prem, no cap. If you put money on that, and that's right, I think you'd be a very rich guy. Imagine we lose to Luton, mate. I might just have to hide off the internet for a couple of days. It's got me a bit more sensitive. I've only just seen that I'm very off to the side at the moment. But again, if I'm going to do an early prediction, I'll go 3-0. We should be beating Luton. But this is the kind of game, yeah, that not necessarily Luton would have a masterclass, but the type of game where their goalkeeper would. It just stinks of that kind of game. Kaminsky. I know he's actually been nominated for Player of the Month. Signed this season. He's been nominated for Premier League Player of the Month. So he's got to be doing something right, even if they are at the bottom of the league. I'm pretty sure. Well, near enough. I'm pretty sure they're 18th or something. No, 17th. I'm not going to be online for 1 month if they lose to Luton. If we do, we need to abandon the club. Jeez. You guys, I said I'd hide off the internet for like a week. You guys, leave the club. Pep out. Get the pitchforks. But yeah. Luton, I'll go 3-0. We should be beating them. You know, that's the bottom line. This game, it's weird because City will put out a very rotated team because top spot's ours. Don't need to worry about that. So this is a game where you can see Oscar Bob. We could see Oscar Bob. You could see, I mean, you probably will see Lewis and Gomez. You know, this is a... Sierra Sylvester is definitely a game that we need to give youth players chances in. If there's a chance to give youth players a chance, it's this game because it doesn't matter. We can lose 10-0. Sure, that would be shocking, but we're top of the group and we can still go on and win the league. The best they can get is Europa League. Can they even get that? No, they can't. You know, they can't even get Europa League. So, that's that for you. We can literally put out any side we like here. That's the bottom line. We need Carson starting that match. If Carson started, oh my lord, that would be insane. That would be scenes. We'd have FIFA in there. You'd be jumping and screaming. But there you go. See how Venice does. You know, I'm going to predict a 1-0 Sissy because I think we're going to put out just a wild and wacky team. I don't think we'll thrash them. Palace again. They seem to be a team that can just whip out a performance on us from time to time. Away from home, what's their form like? A loss here, win here. Loss, a win. Loss, draw, win. Very mismatch. Difficult to really say, oh, they do bad at away, or they do bad at home. Jordy, welcome to the chat. Away the lads, he says, great to have you here, man. We need Rico. Yep. Oh, Rico in goal and Carson in striker. Oh, yeah, I can see that happening. Perhaps the kind of guy to have hair if Haaland scored an overhead goal. Yeah, welcome to the chat, Jordy. Great to have you aboard. Just looking at all the City's games at the moment. We're currently looking at Palace. If you can tell us, we're looking at all the Palace's fixtures, looking at their away form. But great to have you here, Jordy. Again, Palace is a team we should be beating. Our home form is great. Before the Liverpool game, I think we won 23 home games in a row, something like that. So we should be beating Palace. You know, no disrespect to them, but we should be. Let's have a look at where they are on the table. They're currently 13th with 1 win in the last 5. So good sign, I guess, there. Bob at right back. Oh, yeah, put the right winger in the defence. Why not? What next and who next? But for this game, I'll go for a 2-1. I'm just kind of saying results I think could happen here. This one, weird one to do. First time ever, we're in the Club World Cup. We'll see what the situation is. So we're either going to be playing Al Ittihad or Auckland City. No idea who these lads are, but I do know who these guys are, of course. They are obviously a Saudi team. Signed the likes of Benzema, scored a goal yesterday. Got players like Benzema, Fabinho. Anyone on the bench that I might know? No. I recognise Benzema and Fabinho. Haven't they got Kante as well? Maybe Kante's injured at the moment. If he's not on air, then he's probably injured. Yeah. No need to predict. I believe you guys can win every game. Well, you'd be surprised on the games we don't win. Sometimes we just drop stinkers in games that you feel like you don't even need to watch. Southampton last season comes to mind. But yeah, we should be winning most of these. I'm gonna predict a City win every time because I back my team. I think that's the thing that most people should do. Yeah, if the first step to winning is to have the belief to win. So if you don't believe your team can win, then I mean, I know it's not you who's playing, but if they lose, then you kind of doomed it upon them, I guess. I don't know, it's just kind of how I think it should. Obviously, that's being realistic, but we could play. I could see if I support a team in League 2 and we're playing City. Deep down, I know that we'd probably lose, but I'd always predict a win. When will KDB return? Rumored New Year, January, February. I don't think we'll see him until March. I think City are going to make sure he's 100% ready. But January and February are the rumored dates. Lucky we didn't play Anfield at Anfield or Tottenham Stadium yet. Yeah, hopefully we're in, when we get in that really good form at the back end of the season. Hopefully that's when we play them at Anfield and at the Tottenham Stadium. You want KDB back for your FPL team? Fair enough, Jordy. I'm sure he'll rack up some stuff for you. January late return, he'll be back in training, but not on bench or starting, I believe. Yeah, I think he'll be back in training for like early February, I reckon. But I think they're going to do that thing they did with Diaz, because Diaz got injured in the World Cup game. But come January, his injury was gone. But we didn't see Diaz in January. Spent the whole of January. I'm not even sure if he's on bench or in squad. And that was because he was training, getting his fitness back up. Then he came back into the team, and it was like he never left, and he's just playing amazing. So we need that kind of thing for KDB. Just getting back to 100%. But yeah, KDB, hopefully he gets back rapid. But yeah, this one, it's hard to predict. It's our first time ever being in this competition. Like I said, we've got Al Ittihad at Auckland. It'll probably be Al Ittihad. I don't think, they don't, the poor fellas don't even get like lineups revealed. So it'll probably be Al Ittihad. No disrespect to Auckland City. And in my opinion, we should be beating them. Brentford vs City, game's been postponed. Which is a shame. Any transfer news for my club? Links to Paqueta again from West Ham. Apparently, we're going to wait for his whole FA investigation thing to blow over, see if that's going to happen or not, and see if he gets done for it. If he doesn't get done, then apparently City will go in for him. Apparently, Pep sees him as a long-term Kevin De Bruyne replacement from the things I have read. But that's all I've really seen. There's been other links to Musiala and all that, some wild links. I don't know how truthful they are, but hopefully they're relatively truthful. Modric leaving. That'll be sadness at Madrid. Such a legendary player. Joined when he was like 27, 28, right? And, he's still going now, still a top player. Maybe Suarez reuniting Messi. Yeah, back at Inter Miami. I know Inter Miami wanted him, but it fell through. But apparently they wanted to reignite talks come January. That's what I've heard as well. I'll leave it there. But other than that, transfer news has been quite quiet. It's hard to really point out anything. Pepsi or Coke? For me, it's Pepsi. No, Pepsi, no. For me, it's Coke. Brentford game's been postponed, like I mentioned. Sorry if you hear my dog scrabbling there. He's got a toy he likes. Man City Brentford postponed because of this. Then we've got Everton versus City on the 27th. No game on Boxing Day. Another 8:15 kickoff. Is at Goodison Park. I'm pretty sure. Cokes is Geordie. But Everton versus City, we beat them 3-0 at the back end of last season, and we drew them 1-1 at the Etihad around that time last season as well. Again, Everton's a team we should be beating. They're in a relegation battle. We should be picking up points there. But this is the kind of start to the season that relegation battling teams are going to start fighting for their lives, and they're going to make it difficult for you. So hopefully City can get the job done, but you just don't know. And on to the final game. It's Sheffield United vs City. We played them away from home back in August, I think, or September. I'll go back up and have a look. Late August. Played them then and just about got the 3 points with a late goal. But we're at the Etihad this time. It should be a win. I'll go 3-1. No, I'll go 3-0. Why not? And then we go into the new year, which we'll all cover one day eventually. Thank you guys for We want the old graphic. The old graphic will come back. This was just for this stream because originally this stream was meant to be on here. And also it's easier for me because I can show you guys what I'm seeing. I can show you guys all the games and all that. But don't worry, graphic will no, the old graphics will come back. The old graphics will come back. When Tottenham preview tomorrow, the good old graphics are coming back. Don't worry. This is just a one-time thing. It's usually I usually just use this when I'm with people, but I was meant to be with a person on the stream today, but they had to cancel because then they ain't feeling too great. So that's the reason, because it was all ready for this game, but then they cancelled. I just decided, oh, you know what, we'll just solo it on here. But don't worry, you will see it again. But yeah, that concludes all the games. Points, I mean, I expect 4 points. I mean, I want 4 points. It would be nice if we could get, in terms of the Premier League, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we could get at least 16 points of 5 wins, 1 draw, that'd be nice. I want City to get all of them, obviously. And then who have we got next up? A player that will shine. MCFC Connect. How could I, man? What have I done? What have I done? What, get rid of the old graphics? Because they are coming back. They will be back. Trust me. I promise you. If they are not on the stream tomorrow, I'll do a name review. But they will be on stream tomorrow, so it's not happening. And PayPal, I want that money. What is passion, lol? I mean, yeah. Oh, man. He's been... I don't even want to... I could rant about Mbappe for the length of this stream times 2. No, they're going to come back. I swear. I swear down on this channel. I swear down on everything. Next stream, it will return. We've got that smirk from Frosty. It will return. You guys ain't getting a name reveal. But a player that will shine, okay, I'm not going to say something obvious like, oh, Erling Haaland's going to score a ton of goals, guys. I'm not going to say that. And, oh, Phil Foden, his dribbling is going to be even better than normal. A player that will shine, I reckon this is Nathan Ake's month, I won't lie. I think he's in the favour of the manager again. And I suspect he'd start a lot of the games over Vardio. I think Nathan Ake could have a crazy month this month. I think he could really lock down that position for his own. I really want him to start against the Spurs. Spoiler for tomorrow, but there you go. And that basically concludes my stream on here. Thank you guys for tuning in. Ali, Lola, Frosty, Geordie, you guys tuned into this one, so great to have you all. I'm live later on MCFR TV's channel. I will find out exactly when for you now. That was not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. I found it. I'll do a community post on this as well, by the way, guys. MCFR TV stream. When are we talking? At 10:30. I'm live at 10:30 with him. Please, guys, go like that stream, and it would mean a bunch if you guys tuned in as well. Rip old graphics, they'll be back, trust me. But anyway, thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see you all in the next one.